He got pneumonia, and Uncle Hal had a pickup truck. He put him in the back of that pickup truck and drove him to Silver to the hospital.
If he didn't have pneumonia, he would by the time he got there.
I know it.
Well, that was it. That was it.
Why didn't he get in the front?
I don't know what. I think he had to lie down. I think he had to lie down.
He couldn't sit up.
Well, that's, you know, what a difference times have made, you know. But
Where did y'all meet?
Blind date.
He was teaching in Pineville, I was teaching in Charlotte City.
Mama was blind.
A friend of
Not that
his,
smart.
was dating this girl that I knew. Anyway, we, 4 of us lived in an apartment near Presbyterian Hospital, and he called, his friend called the house, the apartment, and I answered the phone, and he said he needed a date for a friend. And I said, well, who do you want? Because he knew all of us, you know. And he said, well, you'll do. So we went to see An Affair to Remember.
Oh, Lord,
On
having
our
affairs
first date.
and
That's the
started
reason
dating
that's
yet.
like
That's
a special.
Aw, I like that.
That's the
story.
only movie Daddy ever saw.
The
No,
movie.
don't.
That
again.
one and Sound of Music.
6 weeks later, y'all were engaged?
not
Well,
cool.
Whoever it is.
I went home for
Not one that quick.
Christmas, and one of my grandmothers had died that holiday. And what happened when we got back?
That Christmas?
She died and was buried on the 28th, I think. Yeah, Granny Sale.
Oh, okay, that was like a, not immediate.
That was well, she was my great grandmother.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say. We got engaged in February, first part of February,
Of what year?
58. Got married in June 1st.
And got married. I had to go back to school next morning and hand out report cards and do a lot of other things, closing out school. And we did some of the most stupid things in the world.
That was
Didn't
like
have
a bunch of 7th graders, and they knew we just got married the day before. We got there, and the principal said, well, I wasn't expecting you back. And I thought, well, why didn't you tell him?
Yeah.
We
Because all he did was give out report cards.
went to the beach. I'd already
We went to the
registered
beach.
for summer school. We went to the beach, and then we went directly to Culloway, and I started this.
Where'd you study?
In an apartment in Colway.
Oh, that's right, down at the Brown apartment, wasn't it?
Oh, so
Long
y'all were
way from the
married
beach
while you
colony.
were going to school?
Well, I was working on my master's degree then.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. I know everybody else knows all these things.
Jane had already gone one session, 57. This was 58, that was the middle session. And in 59, I finished up with my master's degree. 3 summer schools, I got my master's degree. I remember when we went back from the wedding, Daddy, Mother, Dorothy and Janice, Betty and Blanche were at our wedding. Ed Henson was my best friend he was in the wedding from Silva. He drove one of the cars back to Culloway, and Jane and I drove her car down to Pineville to the beach and then back to Culloway. But Betty and Blanche rode back with him. He went on to dental school. Did he graduate with Jerry?
I don't know.
But anyhow, he went over to Franklin, practiced dentistry, and he retired last year. And I saw him at Sylvia. His mother died. I saw him at
He
Sylvia.
retired last year.
What in the world?
Lord.
What did he work?
Late
65 years?
Well, he was a little younger than I was. I don't know whether he just retired or he was retired. Let me put it that
He
way.
was the mayor of Franklin there.
He was- yeah, the mayor of